So hello friends, today with us Bikash. He has the quite good years experience in the IT industry. Currently he is working with the Global Investment Bank. So today we'll learn many things from Bikash. So without wasting any time, so just let's jump into the session. So welcome Bikash, welcome in my YouTube channel.
Yeah, yeah, thanks, Anya, so for inviting to me. So it's really, feeling, happy to that you have invited me on your YouTube channel. So basically, I want to introduce myself first. So basically, I'm from Uttar Pradesh. So I did my engineering from MIT Merit. Then in 2018 July, I have joined TCS in Chennai. Base location was my Chennai. So I have completed there almost 3.7 years. Then I have moved to Wipro this year. February I have joined. So basically, I have done mostly, work in mainframe environment. So yeah, that's the whole thing about my.
Yes. Thank you, Vikas. So just sharing your experience, all those things, and it will be really valuable for all the viewers who will be watching this channel and this and as well as these interviews. Thank you. So first, one thing I need to know from you, since you have the quite good experience in the IT field, what are the do's and don'ts one should follow after joining the new organization?
Yeah, well, so I would say like if we are going to in corporate life, so you should be first thing you should be in professionalism you have to maintain. So I can give the example just like if you will see the professionalism just like if you'll see Sachin Tendulkar, so he was following the professionalism like he used to practice before going to any match, just like if I would say Amitabh Bachchan, so he was, he was on the time whenever he was going for the shoot. So I would say the first thing you have to follow the professionalism. If you are going in that manner, if you are going to, follow that thing, so it will really helpful because whole life you are going to give in this IT environment. Sorry, in IT industry. So you have to be, professionalism. You have to follow that one. So that's the one thing I would say. So second thing I would say, like if you are going to any organization, so there will be different kind of people. So you have to make the good relationship. So I would say if you are going to maintain the good relationship with senior and junior as well. I am saying this like if suppose if you are going to as a fresher, like so you have completed 1 year, so your juniors will be coming. So you have to be very friendly with them also. And if you are going as a fresher in the company, so quite experienced people will be there. So you have to maintain the good relationship. So good relationship in the sense like if you are stuck anywhere, so you will be going to with them only. So just like yoga classes, if I'll talk to sometimes freshers will go like from college to corporation corporate life. So you have to maintain a relationship with them. Like if you are making a good relationship with them, that means they will help a lot in every manner, just like in official times as well as if you are at your PG, if you are going outside. Suppose I'll take my scenario. So I went from north to south. So I don't have anyone in south basically. So I make the good relationship with my manager to team lead to colleagues who were senior and junior came after going to me. So I have completed 3 years. So I maintain the relationship with the juniors also. So that's really helped a lot to me. So that means I'll tell one a case. So I released from development into I went into the support project because I wanted Pune location. So in that scenario, so I have made good relationship with my team lead. So he helped me a lot at the time because when I was talking with my the support manager, then he told earlier that he will be giving the release to me, and he will be sending to me Pune. So he did not did that one. So in that scenario, he helped me. Okay. So that's the power of relationship if you are maintaining, if you are going any organization. And third thing I will talk with, I will say just like just like that you have not to tell everything to managers and team lead, because if you if you'll share your whole story and they will catch your weakness, so they will not allow. Sometimes that makes you trouble, just like in scenarios. If you they will know everything about you, so they will start playing the politics with you. So that's three things I would say. Please do and don't. Three things I'll say in that point of view.
Yes, and because one thing I just want to add, because I have seen the many persons without, I have seen that. That's why I'm sharing my experience as well. When the people joining the new organization, that time what will happen? He or she want to prove something that I will change the whole industry. I will show my knowledge. So without knowing the flow, all those things. So just get some time, just know the flow, just get some the some the stable understanding of the team. After that you can go for that. So unnecessary you are in the trouble, and you are making the some some what can I say, some criteria you are making on yourself, that I can do that, I can do those. So unnecessary you are making one some the criteria parameter on yourself.
Right. So I'll add one point here itself. So
Sure, sure.
raise the correct query here also. So I would say like, if suppose if I went in the team, so I'll be giving my suggestion like, I would do these things. Why we are taking this much time, that much time? So the people who are already working
Yes,
15
yes,
years, 12, 10 years of experience, they have everything and knowledge about that with the client's perspective. Suppose if there is task which should be complete in 10 days, okay, so we are new generation people. If we are going to work any on project, or you can say just like a module. Okay, so we will be completing 2 to 3 days because we have enough time, because we don't have family at that time. And if we are fresh, so just we will be going, and day and night, whatever time we have, we will be utilizing more time to finish up that task. Okay, but the billability, for every resource, client used to pay some
yes,
money,
yes,
right? So completing that fast within that 2 to 3 days of 10 days of task, then will be create issue on the billability. Like, if you finish the task, they will start giving the task. Okay,
yes, yes,
so if you leave the organization, then another resource will come. So that might be, he will be not that much productive. So might be it will create the problem, because then client will say that, see, this task was completed 2 to 3 days, so now it's taking 10 days time. So that's the create the problem. This is the one scenario. So might be there are lots of serious scenarios in this perspective. Okay,
yes, yes,
so
yes.
that's
Yes, it sounds good. Yeah, it is also one of the point. Yeah, and second thing, during a job switch, what are the things that one should follow during the job switch? Because I have seen the many person doing the job switch, but there that there are no some the proper the mentality that what we are going to do basically without thinking about it. They are just going to the job switch. So during the job switch, or rather I can say during the notice period, already you have the one offer in your hand. So on that time you are in the serving the notice period. So on that time, what are the things you can do to upskill yourself?
Yeah, that's a really awesome question. So I would say that, like, I have switched right now, in Feb month, 2022. So I have experience on that one, because see, the mentality about the switching, just I would say like scenarios, two scenarios here. So first scenario, I would say like there might be not a good project, and or you have you might, I mean, you have worked a lot in a project, just like 2 to 3 years. Now you have shortage of money, just like, if you will know, every MNC's companies will give 2 to 3% hike only, that not more than match. Okay, so at a time, what people think, just I will take my scenario. So at a time, because I have responsibility, family members, I have, so for that sake, I have jumped into another company, because I have to get some good amount of money. Okay, that's the one scenario. Second scenario, I would say if there is no good technology, if freshers are taking this like random, they are not getting good kind of technology or project. So in that scenario, people used to do jumps. Okay, so
That
in
means
this
you are
process,
in loop. That means you are in loop. The every day you are doing the same thing. There is a the the knowledge scope is the total bit. The total is the the stop. You are not learning any new things. You are talking with the same customer, same stakeholders. So that time also.
yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, so basically, if you are saying this like grooming himself while if you are going to switch, so might be there is scenarios like if you want to switch in the same technology, if you want to learn some new technologies, and then you can groom just like nowadays. If you see that data science, cloud, DevOps, already these things, and parallelly just like front end and back end things are there like SQL, Depart or Oracle and these kind of things. And if you see the front end just like React, JS and all things. So there's lots of things we can follow. If we want to go in that same technology, that's fine. The in the same previous company you were in the same technology, that's fine, you can go. If you want to scale up in the and another just like technology, so you can groom it by, I would say, like there is lots of companies just like Bitco, T-shirts, and many companies are offering just like you have to complete the certification. They are providing the money in,
yes.
instead of
Reimbursement.
yeah. So in that perspective, you can learn. There's lots of session every month. Session is going on, so you can learn from there and you can get the certification, and you can get the hands-on. Then you can move on. That's the switching the company while. So and few things I would say like if you are going to switch just like frequently in a year basis, just like 3 to 4 company you have switched just like after 1 year, 6 months. So it's not good every time,
Yes.
because I would say if you take the duration, like which what is the correct time to switch? That's the one question maybe can come from
Yes,
your
sure,
side.
sure, sure.
So
Yes, go ahead. Actually, that will be my another question. That what is the correct time of switch? Because I have seen the people after 6 months, 7 months, they are going for switch. So without knowing the technology, without knowing the entire business, what the project, they are going for the switch. So my next question will be, what is the duration or what is the right time for switch, basically?
yeah, so basically I would say like I mean here is also scenarios based question. Just like scenarios will come always. So a scenario, and I would say like if you are fresher and you have joined the organization, and if you are not getting good project, good technology, or you are feeling pressurized and not to learn good things, so
Yes,
you can adopt after 6 months or 1 year you can switch. That's the one scenario. Second scenario, I would say like if you are well just spend 3 to 4 years or 2 years, good enough. If you have get good technologies and good project and your learning is next level, I would say if you are grooming well, so you should stay at least 2 to 3 years. I would say first, if you learn the things, there is lots of money in IT field, so you'll
yes,
be getting the good jobs in future. If you learn the things, then there is no limit to earn in IT industry, because you can do the freelancing, you can do the job as well. Okay, so that's the two scenarios I would say in the perspective of switching.
yes,
So
yes.
if
Agree.
you do
Totally agree,
if
Vikas,
you are
with you.
technology, so you should switch. You can switch in 6 months and within 1 year, because you have to learn something. You have to scale up. Okay, if you're not getting that, so it's perfectly fine, because we are coming here to learn and groom yourself, as well as you have to earn the money, and you have to it's early phase of your life, your career. So you can do that switch within 6 to 1 year. If the thing is coming, just like if you get the good project and technology, then you can stay at least 2 to 3 years. Basically you will learn all the things. It's like if suppose there is agile and good DevOps or front end or back end or some good technology, if you get, then you can spend here 3 years. This is the first job for you. Then after you can make switch to after 1 year, 2 years, 1 to 2 switch, then you can take, and further you'll be get that much enough you know experience, then based on that you will be react according to the market. So that's the question
Yes,
I
yes.
would say. That's the answer for this
Yes,
question.
yes. Thank you, Vikas, just for sharing all your knowledge. It will be really helpful for all the viewers. Thank you, Vikas. So the next thing I want to know from you, since you have the experience on the support role as well as for the development project, currently you are working in the development role in the global investment bank. So what is the mindset, the support role, and what is the development role? Because you have the experience for both the domains. That's why I'm asking you. If I want to ask you just to the distinguish between the support based project and the development based project, so I need some light from you about this thing.
First, I would like to talk on development. So
Yes,
I would say, if you are in development, so you'll be just the development is the first thing that's come in the market. I'm not saying just anything is bad, but I would say like development, then testing, then support. It's used to come. Okay, in this manner. So
yes, yes,
obviously, always support development uh, developer person used to get more value in the market. This I'm saying for
yes,
the
yes, sure.
sake. Yeah. So, and if you talk about support, then it's also good thing. So I would say just like in development, if you are there, so there is, if some requirement came to write down some new model, there is requirement, you'll be analyzing that one, then you have to build that by coding and all this. Okay, that's one thing. So you'll be getting the time, just like you have to complete within 1 week or 2 weeks. Okay, in agile terminologies, if you talk just like you know so in story points, if you know that agile and all things. So
Yes, sure.
things, then you can complete, you have time. So everyone will not ask that where exactly you are right now. So you have get the time, you have to complete with that within that time limit. Okay, if you are in the support team, just you have to stay 9 hours, whatever your slot availability, official time, then you have to sit in front of the system always. Even if some kind of projects, I would say when I was in there, so we do 5 minutes also, because anytime any critical job can uh, down. So you
Yes,
have to work immediately on that one. Within 10 minutes you have to fix the job, because that is so much critical. Just in terms of, I would say, just like I was in share market. So share market things related, just like I was in, share market, just like say National Stock Exchange, Bombay Stock Exchange, just like in India. So like this, all over country were from all over country. So this kind of stock markets were centralized in the Morgan Stanley. That was my client. So I was working over there. So every time in 5 to 10 minutes, if you will say there was a job or failing, so you have to be there, and you have there always will be their client in your chat. So always they will be pinging you that if any job is failed or where are you. If you will show away, they definitely they will ask the question. So that kind of project also in support. I'm not saying that all the support project like that. So maybe you will be getting the toughest time. You have to be sit on the your system all the time. Uh, I'm reviewing, just like I'm saying that break time is different thing, but whenever your time official time, then you have to sit in front of that. But in the developing things, I would say like it's your time. Whenever you want to code, just you can code it. That's not a problem. So
yes.
that's the
So because
different.
in case of work life balance, what is the prefer what role you will prefer, the support based role or development based role? Because those who are married, basically those are the persons who need the little bit work life balance, or those are the the above 40s, the the mid senior level, all those things. So those are the persons who mostly prefer the the good work life balance. So in that case, what type of role you will prefer? Because why I'm asking you, because you have the experience on both the role. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah. So basically, see, I would say if you are senior in support, then you might be always, it's chance to get the call anytime in the call. I mean, 24 is to 7. I would say few people I have seen my senior who were in just like Mexico and New York. So they used to get the call even in 12 night, just like 12 p.m. Even I got the call just like in 9, around 11, 12, anytime, because if there is possibility you have worked on any fix, just like any job was down, so failure, so you have worked on that one, or you have someone told from client side that put this job on hold, and it will be removed after fixed time, just like 12 p.m. after 12 p.m. So suppose if I forget to put tell to any senior, right? So if client is asking that I have told to because that put this job on hold, so what is the status of that job? If I didn't tell to senior, my senior, that I have put this job on hold, please release this job after 12 p.m. So what will be happen? So again, they will call me in night time that because you have did the job, so it's how did you didn't inform like this? You can get even the call like that also. So that's the support thing. You might maybe different support maybe project and all thing, but that's the scenarios I am telling which I have experienced. And at the part of development team, so development thing, so I would say if you know everything, just like in coding and you business know business, you can code it very easily, okay, that's not a problem. But suppose if you don't know the business, and you also don't know little bit, you are weak in technical terms of, so you might be coming to from office 9 hours, you have completed your office time, then you are coming at home, but still that thing will going on in your mind that this logic didn't work, how it will be completed, because I will be going tomorrow, so again that same task will be there, so that I stuck, I was not able to fix that issue. So it's 24 is to 7, that is also that one scenario. But in some support project, if you are doing 9 hours, then after there is nothing, you will be not getting call in anything, that might be also possible. So both scenarios are there, so it's pros and cons of both the things are same only, I would say.
Yes.
But if you see, if you know everything, then development is good instead of support, because you'll be getting high paid in if you are switching, then I would say that development, because everyone want the development part. If someone having not technically good sound, so they might choose you know support, but mostly the people prefer development.
Okay, okay.
So
Thank you, Bikash. And my one question: sometime we have seen that there is some layoff, some ban to join the other organization. I'm not taking any organization name here. So this type of thing, how it will reflect on the corporate people mind? The layoff, the pay cut, the to ban to join the other organization. Sometime in the recent scenario, we are going to see this type of news. So how it will reflect in the corporate people mind?
yeah, so perfectly right now we could say that just like if you see global crisis is going on, just like economically. So I would say in New York and Europe countries are facing this kind of issue, because we could see that why this economic crisis is coming just because of this, Russia and the, Ukraine war, and something globally is big, troubling this kind of
Is inflation
the
rate in
things.
the US increasing?
Yeah. That make the something that disturbing the economics. Always, if any country is fighting, then unfortunately it will be hitting the same economic market, because if you see that that while why I am talking about these countries that war, because that is connected with these things.
Yes.
Because if you see Russia and Ukraine having a good amount of wheat production, okay,
Mhm.
so they are not delivering. So right now that wheat supply needed more in the market, just like, so that's the one thing that another scenario is also there, but that's the connectivity. So that's why I thought I talk about that things. So now I'm coming to attrition rate and layoff. So what happened? So you will see in 2008. So mostly people were getting just like 3.5 LPR, that near about, okay. Now in 2022 also getting the same package. If that is some digital thesis is giving something, and Infosys specialist program, that's different. But you will see most of the people will be getting just like 3.5 LP only. Okay, so from 2008 to 2022, they have not given increment just like in freshers package. So that attrition
It's
is,
almost in the same rate in the last 14 to 15 years. Yes, sure.
even if you'll see in 2008, so dollar rupees and conversion if you'll say 48 rupees of $1. Okay, so right now if you'll see in the market, so dollar sometimes reached 79 rupees per $1. Okay,
Yes, yes.
so that fat amount of money industries are getting, but still they are not paying. So what happened in the economics when corona came, so pandemic came, so what happened? So suddenly people came in comfort zone. Okay, so now they are at their home. Okay, whenever any company is saying that I'll be calling my employees to office. Okay, so what happened? So people think that if I'll suppose in North India, they will calling my base location is base location is just like South India. So what will happen? Okay, so I would say like, why should to travel in the south? I have been already 3 to 4 years. So what I'll do, I'll switch the company itself. Okay, that's the one thing, that one scenario can like for the attrition. Okay, that's one thing. Second thing I would say, we are not getting this good amount of salary because 3.5. So at least we are not getting inflation rate already increased. Okay, so that's second scenario if we are seeing the attrition rate for that one. So like that scenarios are coming. So that's the one thing that makes attrition rate very high. So that's one thing. And layoff scenarios, if I'll talk about. So every company, just like I'm saying to TCS, in 2015, TCS has laid off near about 2,500 employees. Okay, so that means every company used to fire the employees based on their requirement. Mostly if you'll see, the people used to get fired just like senior level management, just like manager and all things, because they used to get good amount of salary. Okay, that's the regarding layoffs. So I would say as is junior employees, we don't have to worry about that one. So basically we have to be middle or average performer, because lower performance people also used to get fired, just like in startups. In big MNCs, not like that. So if you are below and that you are up to mark and violating just like security and sexual harassment and this kind of stuff, then they can fire. That's different story. That terminate you. So that's the focus on layoffs, attrition, and these things.
Okay, thank you, Vikas. And so this was all about for today's video. Thank you, Vikas, for your time, and we'll
Yeah,
meet soon for the subsequent session.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bye.
And those who are watching this video, kindly subscribe the channel IT World with Animesh. And thank you, Vikas, once again. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.